everyone. Welcome to Toy Break, episode 276. I'm Aileen.
I'm George.
And I'm still Ben.
Or are you Dirty Uncle Ben?
Sure. I can do that.
All right, well, in case you're wondering, Toy Break... Oh, all right.
I'm wondering.
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah.
Toy Break is your weekly show featuring news and reviews all about the wonderful world of toys, including but not limited to designer vinyl, plush, action figures, collectibles,
Oh my.
interviews, and everything else we can bring you in said wonderful world of toys.
Is that everything else?
Everything else.
Everything. Awesome.
Everything and anything. Well, let's start, as we most often do, by thanking our site sponsors like Tomonosuke,
Art Attack Toys.
Suburban Urban Vinyl.
Outsmart Originals,
That's just suburban. Vinyl Riot.
Dragatomi.
Button Lab,
Super Power Collectibles. I forgot how this works for a minute.
We've all been there, George. DKE Toys.
3D Retro,
Victory Deluxe.
And Frombies.
Yay to all of our site sponsors. Thank
Speaking
you.
of Victory Deluxe,
Oh.
We just were.
while we just were,
Oh.
they actually sent us some posters.
That's what they do.
Matt sent us some posters. Or prints, I guess. These are only $6.99 plus free shipping. Oh,
Are you kidding?
This was during their 24-hour sale, so I don't know when that was or when it's going
It
to
probably
be.
already happened, but I think they're still very reasonably priced.
And if not, keep an eye on the 24-hour sale. But you should just get these anyway. Check some of these out. Here's a couple that we were just going to show real quick.
Okay.
I bet you can't guess who this one's going to.
That's awesome. Who made these?
These are from Victory Deluxe, from
Isn't that
victorydeluxe.com.
awesome?
Yeah. So, is that the artist name or?
Do you want to show any others?
Oh, here we go. Pop culture inspired prints on sale for one day only, then released back into the wild.
Oh,
Plus screen printed posters, apparel, and designer toys.
nice.
So yeah, these are one day things. So there's one. Now let's hold up this next one. I'm saving the best.
We started out with
saving
the best,
for
by the way.
last. Saving the best.
Started
for
with
last.
the best. Started with the best.
Saving the best for last.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Very cool.
Masters.
He-Man inspired one.
Of the universe.
I actually really like this one.
And now for the one that I will be framing.
I think these all deserve frames.
Whoa. That is pretty freaking awesome. That's pretty awesome.
Aren't these awesome?
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
They look really great in person, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
I
they just
have Ewoks, so thank you very much, Matt.
Look how freaking rad that looks.
now they just need to make a Back to the Future one.
It's,
Oh yeah. Well, they are pop culture inspired.
It's
so
no Ewok. George, Ewoks.
Pop culture inspired.
Ewoks.
All right. That'll work. I like it.
Ewoks.
Back to the Future, Matt.
Ewoks.
Get on it.
Ugh.
Thank you for sending these in, and thank you
Victory-
for being a sponsor. So go check out victorydeluxe.com,
You can click their link on
Dot-
toybreak.com.
or just go to victorydeluxe.com if you're not near Toy Break.
Oh,
Do it.
why?
Steve,
Clean it up.
put that in my file.
Under V for victory.
Circular file. Just kidding. Just kidding. On to donations.
Who would you like to thank?
I would like to thank Richard from the UK, Stephen from the NJ, Charles from Arizona, Jillian from Canada, and Adam from Japan.
Ooh.
Wow.
From the NJ, huh?
From the NJ.
Yeah.
Well, since you did donations, should I do the contest?
And you know what? Freaking Idaho.
We don't talk about Idaho.
Come on.
Idaho's dead to us.
Idaho, all right.
Idaho.
I'm just kidding. We like Idaho. We need to go do a show in Idaho.
There's got to be
Apparently we don't.
Idaho show.
There's got to be somebody in Idaho watching us right now.
Why would we go to the one state that doesn't want us?
Because they need to know that
Spread the word.
watch.
Idaho's last if we ever do a tour.
Can we do a tour,
No.
you guys? I would love to do a tour.
We're going to start in Idaho.
No, seriously. It'd be so much fun.
Well, we know Jillian from Canada would watch. So if we ever
All right.
get to Canada.
I love Canada.
Calliope Jackalope Contest Day.
Ooh.
Just
Tomonosuke. Circus
From
Posteresse.
Tomonosuke.
It's the Calliope Jackalope Contest from Tomonosuke and Circus Posterous.
Posterous.
You can win this mischievous Kathy Olivas character by heading over to the contest section of the forum at toybreak.com and post a picture of yourself or a loved one in a dunce cap. It's that easy. The deadline is September 18th,
Do it.
You know
and it is an awesome figure.
That is an awesome figure. That's a great giveaway.
I know, and all they have to do is make a dunce cap. I mean, you could literally fold a piece of paper into a cone. Dunce cap.
I think there's people out there that
Put
don't
it
know
on
what
your
a
cat.
dunce hat
No,
is.
because there's
It's
Google.
It's also
Oh.
on the Calliope figure. It's wearing a dunce hat.
Wearing one.
See how that works out?
I see.
Ha
It
ha!
all makes sense now.
Although actually, the one it's wearing is probably more circus clowny.
It's more of it's more of just a cone hat. We made it a dunce cap.
But we think all
So,
cone hats are dunce caps.
You could
so.
just make a cone hat. Doesn't have to say dunce, I guess.
A cone hat?
Should we listen to a voicemail?
Yes.
Do it.
Oh, voicemail.
Hey guys, it's Greg from Kansas City, aka Scruffy Nerfer on the board. Just wanted to call in and say hi. And I was watching the episode where Jay from KC was calling about the toys, and Ben made a couple good points. I just wanted to kind of follow up with him. You know, about 20 years ago, I was big into toys and collecting all the Simpsons and Reservoir Dogs and all those good, 3.5-inch figures that are out at the time. And for a while there, just kind of lull. And it actually wasn't until I discovered your show about a year and a half ago after I got my Roku. And I have to agree with Ben. Seeing the designer toys that were on the show and just all the awesome, cool stuff and the limited and how it's not available as much really is what sucked me back into toy collecting. And I do primarily go with that, solid toy. I will buy big box store toys every once in a while if it's something, Adventure Time stuff and regular show right now are two of my and my children's favorite shows. So we've been picking those figures up and things like that. But really the exclusives and limited, even if it's a higher price, if it's something that you want and something that you love and something you must have, price shouldn't really matter. Availability, I don't really care for or care about as much. If it's more limited, of course, it's going to be harder to get, and you're going to be wanting to get more, be more anxious to get it. But really, I think if it's just something that you love and you see, when I collected all 4 of the Rhiniac Apocalypse Sunnies, it was just a sense of accomplishment, getting all of them, and some of them being very limited to international and so on. So there's part of that going along with it too. But I have to agree with Ben that it's really the designer side of toys and what's going on in that world is what really intrigued me to get back into toy collecting, and I love it. And of course, I love the show. Love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Yay! Thank you so much for calling in.
Greg might need to rethink his life. He's agreeing with Ben.
Hey.
Just saying.
I am right on that. You know what the funny thing is? So
Oh,
he
do tell.
That Greg agrees with you?
No,
anyone agrees with you?
that's the right thing to do. The funny thing is that he mentioned that he was collecting like Simpsons figures. Like, I have boxes, huge boxes, like the TV size, 27-inch, huge boxes.
TV boxes are like this big.
No, they're like old TV boxes,
I don't understand. They're this big.
and they're filled like to the brim with old Simpsons toys, like the old Playmates toys. I collected every single Simpsons toy and other types of merchandise, T-shirts, and
These guys may not know that you used to run the second most popular Simpsons fan website on the internet. that you still run the second
Yeah.
most popular Simpsons fan website on the internet.
which is simpsoncrazy.com. And I used to report all the time on the Simpson
Is it still a
Simpsons.
site? Like,
Yeah,
is it
it's still there.
like, people go to it.
Yeah, we still get traffic.
It's awesome.
That show's still on? Just kidding. I
Yeah,
watch
it's-
Simpsons all the time.
No, but it's like I was an avid collector, and I remember like having to buy Toy Fair just to get the mail-in for the exclusive figure, or how Toys R Us had Toys R Us exclusives, like the Main Street set. The Main Street set, I remember on eBay at one point was selling for like $1,000, and now it's
Free. You have one?
yeah, I've got one. I've got one of everything.
It's crazy.
And the funny
What are
thing
you
is
gonna do
that
with those things?
I have them boxed up. They're just boxed away.
Don't you remember the TV boxes?
Yeah, the TV box is sitting behind the shelves in the 3D Retro warehouse room.
What are you gonna do with them?
Move them
I
to the
don't
new
know.
3D Retro?
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
So, wait a minute. What was your point with this story?
The point, it's like I feel,
Simpsonscrazy.com. Go.
no, I feel like I know exactly where he's coming from. I know exactly what he's saying. Like there was that thrill of collecting these toys, and then it kind of like fell off, and I didn't feel the thrill of collecting figures or the whole. I mean, I originally went to Comic-Con for Simpson figures.
Wow,
That's how
really?
I got into Comic-Con.
Get out of town.
No, seriously. And I
No,
remember.
really, get out of town.
Okay, I'm leaving. But the very first time I actually felt like I was like, oh, Comic-Con's over, the Simpson toys, like, there's nothing here. I went to the Tower Records booth, and they had Toy 2R.
That's where we were.
You were next to
Right
us.
next to us.
I didn't know you guys then.
You were like a foot away from us.
Probably, I'm like,
Literally,
those guys.
we shared a wall with Toy 2R, the Tower Record booth.
But I remember going there, and I remember seeing the Key Bears, and I'm like, this is cool.
Wait a minute, is that the first time you saw Key?
Yes. And
That's
I
crazy.
started going to Tower Records after that because I'm like, I want to see what other toys they have. And I remember they had,
That's when
It
Tower
was like a
Records was
sm-
just about to go under.
well, I remember
They
they
had
had
a big
one-
toy section.
Yeah.
It wasn't a very big toy section, but it was like enough. It had Toy 2R products.
Ours had a big toy section.
It had Critter Box, which was like, they had the Gary Baseman Dunces, the blind box, and the Tim Biscup Totems.
Yep.
And I remember looking at those, and I'm like, these are so awesome, and I don't know who these people are, but I want to buy these toys, and then I'm going to look them up and see, and it's like, that got me back into it.
Wait, so that means you weren't at Keyology.
I was at Keyology.
That was before that. At Comic-Con.
You
I
sure?
don't know.
Yeah, because that's...
I remember going one year to Comic-Con to the Tower Records booth, and then the next year they had the booth again.
Yeah.
And then
okay.
finally, like, I think the third or fourth year, the Tower Records booth was gone.
Yeah.
So you know
That's what
that
happens when you
means?
sublet your booth.
You know what that means, though, is that Kevin Winnick of Outsmart Originals is the reason that you're into vinyl toys.
That is exactly what that means.
Because he's the reason that Tower carried all that stuff.
There you go.
Go, Kevin!
See how it all ties in? All ties in.
Awesome.
Tiny
Small
world.
world. Speaking of mail,
Also, thank you to Scruffy Nerf Herder for calling in.
Yeah.
yes.
And I
thank you.
agree. I don't care about the available. I don't care about how limited something is or what it costs. If I want it, I will buy it.
Absolutely.
That's all there is to it.
That's the bottom line. It doesn't matter how many or how much.
You're the bottom line.
So we got some mail.
Damn.
This came from Alex Schwartz, and we're going to see what it is.
Yay!
Okay.
There's 3 little packages.
Okay.
What color do we get? What color do we? Oh, so now there's
Oh,
2.
no, there's 2 little packages.
15 commandments.
I don't know.
10.
I don't know what this
10
is. So,
Oh,
anybody want to pick one? I like
Blue.
green.
All right. I guess I get orange.
See how it works out.
So first off, whatever's in here, thank you, Alex
Thank you,
Schwartz.
Yeah.
Alex. Unless
Thank
it's
you
like
for
a dead
watching.
frog, then I'm not saying thank you.
I'm still gonna say thank you because then I get a dead frog.
What if it's a turd?
Oh, is
mine's
it from ABBA?
close to being a dead frog.
Is it an ABBA turd?
A what?
An ABBA turd.
All right.
I got a box.
Is it a?
A robot?
It's a robot. I got a robot.
See, you were supposed to get that one. Yeah. amschwartzdesign.com. I think I'm about to get marriage
May the
proposed to me.
Schwartz be with you.
Whoa. What's that?
Why was yours in a special little box? It's like a little hippo thing.
It's a
A
hippo.
little like 8-legged hippo.
I think
Plus,
it's more.
it's a hippopus.
My robot will destroy your hippopus.
No! He walks slowly.
Look at my little weird.
How many feet
textured
does he have?
alien.
8. Takes a lot of brain power to move 8 feet. Have you ever tried?
No, I'm a robot. I can do whatever I want.
Look at your little dude.
All I know is I could destroy both of you with my drill head right now.
That's what she said.
You don't know my alien, you don't know what it does.
Mine sneaks up behind you. Hey!
Why does it go that way?
No.
He butted up into me?
Oh, I think that's the face.
This is what we do.
No, this
Why
is
is
the face. It's a platypus face.
Oh.
Hippopotamus. It's a hippopotamus.
I
So-
think he goes like this, and then he's like, push him over. And he's like, meh, 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 ha ha. And then he like falls over him.
Done.
They
All
work
right,
together.
so thank you, Alex Schwartz. May the Schwartz be with you.
Thank you so much. Cool little resin figures.
AmSchwartzDesign.com.
These are cool.
Original little resin characters.
Are these 3D printed? What do you think, George? Look at that.
I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that.
I'm guessing not.
I mean, this looks
This
like
one's probably
this
not.
one looks like it has build lines,
Yeah.
but maybe they were found object things. I
Oh,
don't know.
maybe.
It could have been. They weren't printed in the same printer, or they weren't printed. They might have been printed things that he put together, but like that wasn't printed with the same that.
Right.
Not
Alright.
at that angle, I don't think, because the angles all look
It
different.
looks like a gummy bear.
Want to eat it?
I don't know.
No, do not eat.
All right.
So
Oh,
who
they can
knows?
live
Let's
together.
go look at. We'll have to go to his site and see. AmSchwartzDesign.com.
Let's all go to the site.
Yay!
Here you go. These are for you.
All right.
We have more mail for later in the episode.
Oh, goody. Let's get straight into reviews.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
Ben, what you got? Give me something.
All right. First up,
Speaking of Simpsons,
it's Zoidberg.
What was your Zoidberg?
hey Beb.
No, that's Droopy.
Definitely droopy, not Zoidberg.
Zoidberg wants you to open the box. This is from Kid Robot and, of course, Futurama. This is the 6-inch version of Zoidberg. You may remember that Kid Robot did release a complete mini-series. It's so great.
Are you kidding?
So, everybody loves Zoidberg.
He stood up when you took them out of the box.
And I'm so happy they made him. And actually, last week was the final episode of Futurama.
Yeah,
Again?
I've heard
The
it
final episode
before.
Again?
No, it's the final.
Why? How would you know that?
I don't know.
You don't know that.
That looks awesome.
This is so cool.
Because it's Zoidberg.
Oh,
Comes
that's
with
fun.
a stethoscope. He retails for $50. And,
3 points of articulation.
yep.
I mean, it's basically a large version of the mini.
Yes, exactly. I think maybe
I think the colors might be slightly different.
yeah, I'm sure they put a little bit more detail into it.
Not much. But I mean, it's not supposed to. It's a smooth, cartoony
Yeah.
thing, so it's not supposed to have a lot of detail. Which
Sure doesn't look like $50 to me.
this I
Well-
just noticed.
It's licensing.
Yeah.
The Zoidberg's coloring looks like he's from Miami.
Because he probably would do well in Miami. He's Zoidberg.
He's a doctor.
What are you supposed
Young-
to do with this?
Young lady, open your mouth and go.
I don't know. I think it's fun. I don't think it's worth $50.
I'm a huge Futurama fan, and
I'm a Futurama fan too. Anthology 2
Oh,
is
there you
like
go.
the best.
it is.
Um,
But yeah,
$50.
it's great.
That's a
It's
$20.
fun.
That's a $20 toy.
I wish.
I'm just saying.
Eh,
You got something else over there?
sure.
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 Here you go, George. You can talk about this one.
Let's talk about this one. This is Space Ghost
Space Ghost.
with Blip the Monkey. This is by Jazzwares. They've been doing all of the Hanna-Barbera stuff.
It's Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Space, is it? Or is it just regular old Space Ghost?
I think it's a regular old Space Ghost.
I think it's just regular old Space Ghost.
So
Oh, we're opening it, right?
yeah, it's yours. So I never liked Space Ghost until Space Ghost
Coast to Coast.
And it was just hilarious watching that show. But This is the same company that released the
Captain
Flintstones,
Caveman,
yeah.
Jetsons.
Yeah, the Jetson figures, which, and those actually looked pretty good. I'm a little bit disappointed in this one.
Oh, Hong Kong Phooey. Huckleberry Hound. Oh.
And the reason...
Oh, legs.
Well, one, the legs, and then two, look at the paint. Especially on the face.
Is it Mezco's paint?
It's just...
sloppy.
It's really sloppy.
It's pretty sloppy.
And I just don't know. It's like...
Why
They
are
did
so
a
many
really...
cuts?
They did such a good job. I don't know if it's the same company that did the first series of toys with the Flintstones and the Jetsons and all that, and they were really great. But like the paint on these is,
Oh, look,
especially
he,
in the
like,
face.
Cross his legs.
Playing with
like-
the monkey over there.
I get that you have to put, markings on it from
Right.
China, right?
Okay.
Is that really the best place for the CE label?
Right on the crotch.
Certified in the European Union? Like,
Certified European in the
Monkey
crotch.
Balls. Monkey
do
balls.
is that really the best place they could figure out to
Right
put
there.
that? Like,
Right in
Monkey
the
balls.
crotch. Yeah.
Crotchal.
not on the back somewhere that
Nah.
isn't going to be showing on
Not
your
right,
shelf?
right here. Right, certified,
Stop doing that. I don't like that
certified
face.
European. Yeah, right there.
What are you doing, man? Where is that on here? Let's see.
So,
on the
anyways,
Yeah, and it's like on the side of the cape so that it shows on your shelf. Like, couldn't they have
It's not really well planned.
No.
just hide that over just a little bit?
yeah. So these guys range anywhere between, I would say, $15 to $25, depending on where you buy them.
They're worth $8.
Yeah. So, a little bit disappointed.
This articulation looks like it was made in China. Like, I don't think this
Like
was
they sent a picture of Space Ghost and
like they
China.
had it sculpted and it was solid and they sent it to China and they said, okay, you guys put the articulation in.
And they just cut it into a
And
million pieces.
they just cut it in because this
That
is
can
not
happen.
this doesn't look like it was planned out at all.
that can happen.
Sad. Just the paint really gets me down.
How much is this figure again? I know you just said it, but
It's like depending on where you buy it, it averages between 15 and 25.
ugh.
But you know what? Just have them sitting on
But
your
do you
shelf.
want Space Ghost? If you want Space Ghost,
I love Space. Now here's the thing.
you know the paint is annoying, but it's not that terrible.
This isn't the first time a Space Ghost figure has come out. Like there are other Space Ghost figures.
Okay.
But I actually have other Space Ghost figures, and I was really excited. Like, oh great, I'll get another one. And like, awful. The other Space Ghost is like upset at this Space Ghost.
Well,
He
if you've
doesn't-
already got one, what do you need
Won't even
another
talk to
one
him?
for?
because the other one's like old, and it's
It's
like
probably
I'm
in a
like,
box somewhere and he can't get to it.
Yes. It's probably with my Simpson boxes somewhere. Anyways.
You want to do one of my things?
Sure, let's
All
do
right.
it.
I have the Hi-Fructose
Dun 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 dun.
Collected Edition 3 box set.
Ooh,
Ooh, here, I'm going to rip this open.
that's a big box.
This set contains the 300-plus page hardcover book with introduction by Morgan Spurlock,
Ooh.
I heard of
expanded
that guy.
expanded art features and interviews from 40 artists, and additional fold-out spreads exclusive to the book. And it was limited to 2,500 copies?
Yes.
If I'm correct here?
Ooh, look at that back one. That's awesome.
Let's just look at that for a second. It's pretty amazing. Let's look at the back, though, because that's... What?
Wow. Oh.
That's awesome.
The first two versions of these, this is the third one, have completely sold out. And
Dun, 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 dun.
I believe this one retails for $60. But if you want to find the first one especially, it's like you're going to spend a couple $100 on it.
So there's goodies in here because it's the box set. So let's, first of all,
Awesome. Mark Ride.
not near my eyes in any fashion whatsoever. Are
kinda
these near your
creepy.
eyes?
No, but that's awesome.
What's this?
What is that? Is that like a postcard set?
Oh, it's like a foldy outy. Oh, it's stickers.
Oh, there's stickers. And look who's in there. There's like Brandy and Bob
And Luke Chu.
and Tara. Oh my god.
Whoa!
These
It's
are
everybody.
These are so great. Oh, do you see that?
No.
These are so awesome. I want to take a look at these while you guys look
Okay.
at the book.
Giant stickers.
Yes.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Looks like school photos. Not really. Whoa, that's velvet.
It's a print set.
Velvet print.
Why don't you open it and see the other print too?
Because I want to see. Oh, here. Take this. Vellum, please. Whoa.
Oh, is that Skinner?
That looks like Skinner
Holy
to
cow.
me.
Okay. That's pretty freaking
How much
sweet.
is this?
$60, I think.
For all this stuff?
It's gotta be more.
Is that correct?
No, it's gotta be more.
I think 60 is just for the book.
Maybe. The box set probably
I'm not sure about
goes-
this box set situation. You guys want to look at this again?
This can't be only $60.
No, this has to be more. This looks like a poster.
By... Is that... why am I skipping on his name? Wow. I know who this artist is. It's Macbeth. I believe it's Macbeth. Is that Macbeth, George?
Is it awesome?
That's pretty cool.
Here, let's show Ben. You hold it that side.
Yeah, let me see. I think it's Macbeth.
That's pretty awesome. It's a meat theater. I want to go to a meat theater.
Yeah. And then, so the book itself,
Oh,
which
and there's a book in here.
after everything, you're like, "Ooh, what? There's
It is a large fold-out poster by Macbeth,
Nice.
Snow Yak Mask by Mark Ryden, an accordion sticker book with stickers from Tara McPherson, Travis Lamp, Bob Dobb, Brandy Milne, and Luke Chu. Special edition flock prints from Junko Mizuno, Skinner, and Martin Ontiveros.
So it's $75 according to the. That's still not that much.
$75 for all that stuff?
We haven't even looked at the book yet.
That's amazing."
Yeah, but we've seen the issues. If you buy the issues, you've already got the book. But just
Yeah, but
in
it's nice
issue
to have
form.
it all like.
In a hard-bound, boxed book.
And maybe they haven't bought the issues.
Oh, damaged.
Send it back.
Well, that's just a little bit. It's okay.
Art.
This is great.
This is beautiful. I love making, having things in the collected version. So, like, when I buy my comics, I like to buy a trade, not just the individual issues. Like, so it's nice to have.
I personally like the magazine better than the book.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you find the quality?
No, I just like the magazine better. I'll flip through it more. I won't pick up this book ever again.
But
That's
then you
true.
kind of wreck.
Once it goes on the shelf, it'll never come off the shelf.
Why do you do that?
Well, you can wreck the magazine, and then you have the book for your collection.
Okay, Ben.
Yeah, there you go. That's awesome.
Put this all back in here.
So I don't
Very
know
cool.
if you can. I think you can still find these on places like Amazon, which you can click the link on the side,
Yay, toybreak.com.
and check it out. I mean, just the prints alone are worth the money, I believe. If it was me, I mean,
It's pretty amazing.
Those velvet
yeah,
yeah.
those are neat.
yeah.
and you get a Mark Ryden mask.
Is it blind box time?
Yes.
Do you guys know what time it is? Blind box time!
All right.
What have we today, Ben?
We've got Marvel Labbits.
I have so been wanting to open these.
These are from, Kid Robot,
Doom!
Frank Kozik,
Doom!
and Doom. No, wait,
Oh,
huh?
I want Dr. Doom.
And these are great. This is actually one of the
Ridiculous.
Labbits lines that I'm actually looking forward to. These go for $10, and
Cool.
these are amazing.
They're pretty funny.
These
I
are
want-
awesome.
I want the Red Skull.
The Red Skull
Oh.
looks hilarious.
Who do you want? Pick one.
I thought that there was a Venom.
There is a Venom.
There it is. Right there.
3 out of 20. That's the small version of
there
the
he
big
is. I
one.
didn't see him over there. Yeah, I like the Venom. I want the Venom. This
All
is
right.
a funny
Dr.
bubble.
Doom, Dr. Doom.
Let's do it. I'm doing this.
Dr. Von Doom. It's totally gonna be Doom. It's totally gonna be Doom. If there's one thing that should be the thing I need, it's gonna be Doom.
What?
That's not Doom. It's a doctor, but it's not Doom. Oh.
I got Punisher.
Why did you try to give me Doc Ock? I saw who it was when you opened it.
He looks like a Ninja Turtle.
Alright, how does this go? So he probably...
Oh, I got Galactus.
Ooh, that's not a bad one.
Let's put it in his little ears.
These are actually pretty awesome. Look at his little Doc Ock. Look,
See, here's
right
the
now,
problem, though.
I got Leonardo.
Nice.
Galactus should be the size of a big Labbit compared to these
Maybe
Labbits.
they'll make a big one.
They
And then
probably
you can have
will.
one with your
Oh,
logo.
see,
They're
that
probably
would be
going to
funny.
make large ones of all these. Look at that. So he has the knife in his mouth.
That's
Oh.
awesome. Is that a Punisher one?
Yeah.
We're gonna call it the Thomas Jane one.
I listened to a Thomas Jane on a podcast.
My
Wow.
Herald. I wish he had a tiny Silver Surfer Labbit with him.
I
That's
will
pretty
eat
awesome.
your universe.
Look, he's
Why are you
up in
talking
the
to
air.
his bunghole?
Because that's how Frank would want it to happen.
Look, he's up
Oh,
in the
that's
air.
fun.
His little tentacles hold him up.
That's awesome. That's fun.
I
Come
wish this
on.
was a sticker. I wish. It's not. It's just a card.
Oh.
Collect them all.
I
It made
think
Ben sad.
I think these are all great.
I think Galactus is the. I don't know. Doc Ock's actually funny. Like holding off the ground like that.
That is great. And for $10, these are totally worth it. Labbit fans will love it. Marvel fans will love it.
I need a Doom.
I kind of want all of them. Like, look at the Ghost Rider one. I want to see what that looks like. It's funny. I just want to see what they all look like. I like the way the Wolverine is holding his claw. Like, it's just
Yeah.
stuck in his mouth.
Well,
I like the Loki.
the Wolverine, they made a large one, and the Venom, they made a large one. Those are the 7-inch ones that they released. And actually sold really quickly.
Wait, does Loki have
Yeah, he has the horns.
Mjolnir? I never say it right. Mol. Meow meow.
It looks like he has
Meow,
the
meow.
hammer. Yeah, why does he have the hammer?
I thought. How can Loki pick up the hammer?
He's just sucking on it.
He can't. Only Thor can.
Well then,
All right, these are cool.
these are great. Good job.
Way to go, Frank Kozik and Kid Robot
And Marvel.
and Marvel.
And Frank Castle.
Frank Castle.
So we got one more from.
Show me
It's
what
like-
else you
It's
got.
kind of like a Kid Robot night, actually. We got a lot of Kid Robot stuff. So you guys have heard of Gundam?
I have.
Well, now there's Damn Gun from Kid Robot.
See what they did there?
Yeah, so you can go ahead and
Switching.
open that. They switched it around. So Kid Robot has a line of Kid Robot bots, which are 3-inch versions of the Kid Robot mascot. They've done a lot of things with the bots. They used to have the exclusive ones to the cities.
Yep.
And then they had an actual mini-series line with the 3-inch bots along with the keychains that they used to release. This is a special one that they did maybe for the Gundam fans.
Huh. It actually comes like Gundam, where you got to cut it off the sprues and everything.
Oh.
So we won't be building it now, but
Oh, we can't build it?
I mean we can if you want to.
Do you want to take stuff off the sprue?
Don't
You
you
got to
just...
put the little stickers on. And
Oh, there's a lot of work to be done here.
it's a Gundam model.
Oh.
The point of Gundam is that you build them.
So
Oh.
we got a solid blue
Do you know
guy.
what Gundam is?
Yeah. So that's a blue one.
Solid blue guy, and then you got to build all the
Oh, then there's teeny tiny stickers.
little Gundam model around him,
Look at those teeny tiny stickers.
That's kind of neat.
and the little instructions are on the side.
You know what we need is we need Luke Chu here to build
Yeah.
this for us.
Totally.
Yeah, he needs to be reviewing this.
Now, I wonder if they come in different colors or if they're all blue. I know that there's a
Oh,
white
that's an interesting.
Gundam and there's a black Gundam that you can purchase. But I'm wondering if the bodies are always the same color. Because even just the blank bodies are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like I like that.
Just like a blank Kid Robot.
Yeah. I like that solid.
Oh, good. We can just have the helmet.
Yeah, fits pretty well.
Helmet on.
Look at that.
Boom.
Turns him into a robot.
Bam. Done. A robot within a
Kid
robot.
Robot bot.
Kid Robot bot.
I mean, this is pretty funny.
I like it. I don't.
It's a
I like the idea of it. I don't know if I like sitting there building it for myself.
well, you don't buy Gundam either, though.
I
Yeah.
don't buy Gundam. I don't even put the stickers on my Lego sets because I'm too lazy.
Whoa.
And I probably want to reuse the parts.
That is pretty lazy.
I wonder.
I mean, I'm so busy with Toy Break that I don't have time to put stickers
I
on.
want these hot alien girls.
Oh, scrubbing the Gundam down?
They were at the Star Trek convention.
Sure.
There you go.
So this one is for Luke
It's
Chu.
cool.
There you go.
We're going to save
He's
this
the only
for
one
Luke
that's
Chu.
gonna want this.
Awesome.
Lucas Chukas.
Lucas Chukas. It's all yours.
All right. I have something
You do?
that's very exciting. Not that.
What
I
do we
mean,
got?
that's probably exciting, but.
We don't know.
So, this I was very
Oh.
excited to have on with Ben
Hee.
because
Uh-huh.
I've heard that you like Pacman.
Where did you... What?
So this is a Pacman Ghost Lamp.
A what?
Let me hand you some packaging.
Where did you get
I'll hand it to
this?
Steve.
Okay, so I need
Oh
1 second to
my
plug this in.
God. Where did you get that?
First of all, there you go. Hold that. You hold that.
Oh.
Pardon me, folks.
Oh,
Help.
Whoa. What's...
hey, while you're down there.
Clean that up.
Oh my
I
God.
didn't do it. That started while you did that.
All right, so
Are you guys seeing this? Are you seeing this?
No, they're not seeing
Look at
that.
Look at the
They're
colors.
looking away every time.
It's changing colors.
so this is by Kidult.
Is there a face on it? Yeah, it does have a face.
It's a
Nice.
it's a almost 8-inch Pacman Ghost Lamp. It can be changed to 16 different colors
No.
with the included remote. You can also control the brightness and the speed of the different flashing modes. There's like a pulse mode and a strobe mode. You can actually grab these for $50 over at thinkgeek.com, or if you're in the UK, you can go to firebox.com.
I wonder is that showing up as well? I should like hit the lights.
We should.
So that we can.
It would
just
be
show
pretty
how bright it
amazing.
is.
Oh wait, there's a cycle one.
Here,
I
I'm
just
gonna
can't
get up
remember which
and
one it
since
is.
Steve
Oh,
is
here we go.
Steve is taking a nap.
God, Steve, throw something at the guy.
I'm gonna shut the lights off, kind of.
Okay, you need to go to the huge light box in the studio. Okay, that's one. Okay, all right. Oh yeah, that's much better.
Does that look better?
Yeah. All right. Oh my God.
How do I make it go faster? Oh, I can change the.
The light,
Brightness?
the brightness and the darkness.
Oh, there's the speed. Why
This
isn't
is
it?
the remote guide right here.
Guides are for people that read. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, that blue was awesome.
Whoa.
Go back to the blue. Blue.
Blue. Wait, there's a lot of blues. There's that blue. Here, wait. Let's just go through the colors. Red.
Red. Orange. Yellow.
Green,
Green.
blue, indigo,
Greener. Even greener.
Even greener still.
Aqua. Blue. Even darker blue. Darker blue. Blue ghost. Woo! Lighter blue. Lighter purple. Pink. Fuchsia. White.
That's all of them.
That's awesome.
Thank you for the color lesson, Ben.
You're welcome.
Ben just learned his colors, everyone.
I'm learning.
Oh, here it goes. The fading.
Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, that's so cool.
Isn't that a neat thing?
Yeah, I gotta get me one of these.
Hey, there's one.
No, this one's yours.
Ben,
I'll
you're
get
the
one.
Pacman Man.
Hey,
Pacman
I'm back, everybody.
Hey,
Did you miss
George.
me?
Hey, Steve, George.
Steve George.
I'm out
Do you
of
wanna
breath
play with that
after
remote?
hiking to all the way far away to get those lamps.
How cool is that thing?
That's pretty awesome.
I don't know. I think it's pretty rad. For any Pac-Man fans or video game
Pac
fans,
fans.
it also, I should mention, it's really super light.
It is.
Like, I always hate putting something like a heavy lamp or a heavy object on my desk because I'm like, ugh, I'm going to have to move it and clean it. This is nothing. I mean, it weighs nothing. I can hold it with pinky. It's...
Pinky, Inky, Blinky, and Dot.
Those are Pac-Man ghosts for you guys that aren't old enough to know what Pac-Man.
Okay, so mail time.
This is awesome.
Whoop whoop.
Okay.
Nails in. You can keep playing. It's okay.
This we got from Plug Ugly. Another mail call in here.
Plug
Oh.
Ugly.
Here's a little note. Hey, Toy Break. I'm Plug Ugly.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
I make these one-of-a-kind storage creatures called jargoyles.
Jargoyles?
The dude
already
inside is
into
for you guys. Really hope you like him and can't wait to find out what you guys think about my jargoyles. Here's a link to my store and Facebook if you want to check out my work. plugugly.storeenvy.com and facebook.com/plugugly.
I keep wanting to just say plugly.
Plugly.
Plug Ugly.
Plug Ugly.
What's in there? What's in there?
This sounds interesting. So it's like a
Jargoyle.
jargoyle. It's like a gargoyle, but a jar.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay, that's cool.
Let's just start by saying it's a great color.
Purple.
It's actually a really nice, like, deep violet purple.
Yeah, that's...
It's actually a jar. That's crazy. Oh, there's something inside.
Oh.
Business card.
Hello, my name is Brutus.
Brutus.
It's got a hello, my name is.
So
Look
this
at
is
thing.
Brutus.
Get your hand off it. I want to see it.
Jargoyle.
These are cool. Does it say how much they cost?
If
does
only we
not.
could go to storeenvy.com.
You can go to plugugly.storeenvy.com to check it out. Where's your minion?
This
Minion.
is really cool.
You want me to do it?
It's almost got like a
I got it.
like a
You
tiki
sure?
style.
You want to hand me your phone?
No.
I can do it.
No.
Are you sure you don't want George to do it? It's got sort of a tiki style to it, I think.
It's a cool
With
little
the
creature.
like the lines and sort of the so it looks like bone. And he's got a little gut. Look at his tiny feetsies.
Yeah, it's fun.
Is he smoking a cigar? Pulling a
Looks like
tooth?
he might be. I don't know.
Oh, look at that big. I really like this. I think this is a cool thing.
Did I... Okay, so plug...
PLUG
Yeah.
Oh, ugly.
UGLIE
Oh, IE. Okay.
.storeenvy.com. I guess that kind of should be said.
Okay.
Plug Ugly.
They could go to the link in the show notes at toybreak.com.
Yes, these... I guess depending on the ones that you get,
Mm-hmm.
there's ones that are on sale that go as low as $35, which is
Oh.
awesome. There's even ones that are $30, while it looks like the ones that may be bigger jars and more detail go all the way up to $160. So depending on the size and the detail, you can get one for $30 or you can get one for $160.
Let me see it before you close it.
Yeah.
I won't go to Facebook and say poop.
Okay, good.
Ooh, look at that owl. That's fun.
So, on top
And they're
of being
probably all one of a kind, too, I would imagine.
a
Yeah.
cool sculpt, it's got a jar in there. You could still use it.
Yeah.
You could put something in there.
Look at that guy for 60 is really cool.
You don't have any weed.
I know. Put my
Somebody else's weed.
somebody else's weed in there.
Wow, these are really
You could put
cool.
anything in there. Anything that could go in a jar, you could put it in there.
You can.
Yeah, Tommy, anything you want to keep cold.
I hate you. Luke, I am your
I would say that I don't know how this would stay up against like washes and so try to put maybe
Oh
something.
yeah, not food. I don't
Yeah.
think it should be.
Don't put like jam and jelly.
They're all one of a kind, hand sculpted and hand painted storage jar, made from a half pint. Well, this one was made from a half pint ball jar, super sculpey, acrylic paints, and coated with matte sealer for protection. Each jargoyle comes with its own hand drawn name card and other surprises.
That is
Neat.
very cool.
Yeah, so I mean food wise maybe like dry foods. Something.
I wouldn't probably even put food. I'd put like paper clips,
Yeah, keep it on your desk. Even take the cap off and put. Pencils.
and pens, and
Yeah,
scissors.
but it's a great idea.
Maybe a ruler if you're feeling crazy. A compass if you're into drawing circles.
Crazy
I know. It's
compass.
insane. Or
It's
maybe you're a cartographer.
Like really cool little dudes.
Wow.
These are really cool.
I like them. What were they called again?
Plug Ugly. Jargoyles.
Jargoyle. I kept. I was trying to
think-
call it something else.
These would be great as gifts. Like, I mean, what you can do is like you could give this to somebody and like put candy in it. Bam,
Jargoyle.
jargoyle.
Nice.
Thanks, guys.
God, this
Thank you so
owl
much,
is
Plug Ugly.
amazing.
Yeah, these are awesome.
Very, very cool. Well, shall we talk about some events, or actually just one event that's coming up?
Let's do it.
Sure.
PowerCon is this weekend. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, He-Man, She-Ra, and Thundercats fan convention at the
have the power.
Marriott South Bay in Torrance, California, September 14th and 15th. thepower-con.org. That
That's
owl's
cool.
beautiful. And should we tell them about DesignerCon?
Yes.
Should we tell them that vendors are sold out?
Yeah.
Which is kind of awesome.
But
Yeah.
make sure you clarify that vendor booths are sold out.
Yes.
It's still everybody attendees come. Like
Yes.
it's not a
Yeah,
sold
that's
out
why
event.
I said
Right.
vendors.
I know, but it sounds confusing when you're like, DesignerCon is sold out. Well,
No.
Vendor spaces
Vendor
sold
spaces are sold out. There is a
Uh,
waiting list, but it's
yes.
very, very long at this point. So, but you can still be put on it,
and that
See
just
what
shows
happens.
you sign up early, folks, when you're going to get a booth.
which keep in mind that if you are coming to DesignerCon and you need a place to stay, the folks at DesignerCon have made arrangements with the local
Hilton.
Make sure you're looking up Hilton.
Hilton is the official headquarters of DesignerCon this year.
Not the Sheraton that's attached to the convention. The
No,
Hilton's right
the
across the
Hilton.
street.
There's a
L-
link on the DesignerCon
Yeah.
page. Go to show info. The link's right there.
And since it's a 2-day event, you're gonna need to spend the night somewhere, and you can't spend it in the hall with us.
Because
We don't hang out in the hall. We don't sleep in the hall.
You're not gonna sleep in the hall.
Although maybe we should. That's actually not a bad idea.
I think I'm gonna sleep in the hall.
I might sleep in the hall too. But also, if you're going to get a hotel room, please do so. Make your plans now, because the special rate that we have in effect at the Hilton is only available until October 9th. So
Yeah.
we want you to save as much money as possible.
Or until the rooms run out, which
Right.
is probably gonna happen sooner than October 9th. So book your rooms now.
Book your rooms. Come to DesignerCon November 9th and 10th. Yay!
Book a room.
Tickets on sale at designercon.com.
Yeah,
Possibly right now. Probably very.
We got some
Probably
really
very
cool
soon.
companies coming this year. Mighty Jaxx just confirmed.
We have a lot of great companies.
Kid Robot's coming this year. Mm-hmm. You know, I hear some fancy stuff from Bad Juju.
There's a lot of stuff from Bad Juju happening.
Yeah, the crew from.
I'd say it's good Juju.
It's awesome Juju. Silent Stage is bringing the whole crew over.
Yep, live painting.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And some
Of course,
kind
Sucklord will be around.
Sure he will. I'm sure he will.
Circus Posterous Posterous.
Circus Posters Posters is gonna be
Post
there
Posterous?
with their entire crew, and
Not the
Tomonosuke.
entire crew.
Well,
As much
Almost.
as they can get.
Technically, that's a really big crew. They have a pretty big
oh yeah.
network.
Well, almost everybody. It'll be great. It'll be a really fun show. I'm very excited.
And it's 2 days, which is going to be awesome. But before then, we will see you this weekend at PowerCon. George and I will be roaming around. Are you coming?
I might.
You may or may not come.
Yeah.
We're going to be roaming around. Come find us. Brian Stevenson.
I heard of that guy.
Brian T. Stevenson from Spy Monkey Creations is going to be hosting a voice panel for Turtles.
I did hear about that.
And Pixel Dan will also be there. He'll be hosting a panel. Actually, I think he might be hosting a couple panels.
Probably.
This is kind of his thing. He's going to be like running around like crazy. And of course, the Horsemen, Power Lords,
They will be there. The Power Lords, hopefully.
and Brian again with Spy Monkey with Weaponeers of Monka
True.
exclusives. So much stuff.
The Warriors of the Ring will be there with their
Warriors of-
thing.
Mystical Warriors of the Ring.
They've donated a really cool He-Man theme painted set to the auctions. You
Ooh.
can check those out for the charity auction event that goes
I would
on.
like to go to the auction. I don't know if I'll be able to bid on anything, but I would like to watch it because that was very fun to watch.
It was fun to watch last time.
Although it makes you want to bid, and you're like, I gotta bid on that thing.
There was some guys got some stuff for some really good prices.
Yeah.
And some guys got some stuff for some stuff that was not very good prices.
Thanks for
But
that.
that's all for charity, so it's good. No matter what the price is.
It's always
yeah.
good for charity.
You alright, Ben? Ben's looking directly in the light. Ben, do
Wow.
not go into the light. Do not
that?
go into the
It's
light.
like a moth.
It's like it
All
was
right.
bright.
That is it for episode 276.
Lost him there for a minute.
Don't forget, you can save money with Toy Break coupons online. You can check the show notes at toybreak.com for the complete details, as well as links to everything we talk about. Jargoyles and Pacman and Space Ghost and all that stuff. You can also watch past episodes. You can join the contests and the rousing toy discussions in the forum. You can check out the goodies page for freebies like Toy Break Paper Toys by Alexander Gwynn, Zakane, and Calcifort. 3 different versions. You're just bored. You're like, what do I do
Build them
today?
all and make them fight.
Whoa.
You can also really help support the show by doing what you do every day, which is shopping online.
I do.
Just click on toybreak.com, click the Amazon link, do your shopping as normal. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Just click. Super easy. You can also call and leave us a voicemail just like Scruffy Nerf Herder did. You can call us at 818-AM-I-GOOD. You can email us, info@toybreak.com. You can keep up with us on Facebook at facebook.com/toybreak. You can check out our full episodes, our toy briefs, and our toy girls at youtube.com/toybreak. You can follow us on Twitter at toybreak. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Aileen Gaspar.
At George Gaspar.
And at B. Goretzky on Instagram and 3D Retro on Twitter.
Get the magic. All right, and now
Yes.
for your toy break,
Yes.
here is an awesome little toy short that we ran across online. It's by Paul. I apologize, I might butcher your name. Paul Konstantakis?
Welcome to my world.
Konstantakis.
Be sure to check the show notes for a link to his videos. And now, please enjoy Villainous.